Hey there, go ahead for a second. Just look down at your keyboard, whether it's the one on your laptop or the one you are typing on with your thumbs on your phone. See those first letters on the top left? I mean, the Q, W, E, R, T, Y keys. Have you ever stopped and truly wondered why? Why in the world is this laid out like that? It's not alphabetical. It feels completely random. Well, the story behind it is fascinating and it has everything to do with mechanical problem from almost 150 years ago that we are still living with till today. Let's unravel the mystery of the QWERTY keyboard. Now, to understand QWERTY, we have to travel back in time to the 1870s. The hot new invention as at that time is the typewriter. Imagine, for the first time, being able to write with the speed and clarity of a printing press. Early models had their keys arranged in a simple, logical way, that is, alphabetically A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on. It makes perfect sense, right? Well, it made sense until people actually started to get good at it. You see, these early typewriters were delicate mechanical beasts. Each key was connected to a metal arm with the letter on it. When you press a key, the arm swings up and strikes the ribbon, leaving an imprint on the paper. So here's the problem. If a typist got too fast and typed two letters whose arms were right next to each other in a quick succession, bam! The arms would collide and jam the entire machine. It was like a tiny traffic jam of metal, and it was incredibly frustrating and slowed everything down. This led us to our main character, the inventor named Christopher Latham Sholes. He was determined to solve this jamming problem, and he came up with a brilliantly counterintuitive solution. What was his idea? If common letter pairs are causing the jams, let's just separate them. That is, if you are having A, B, C, D just beside each other, why not just separate them? So that is where the idea of QWERTY keyboard came into being. He studied the English language and identified the most frequently used letters combinations like TH, ER, and ST. Then he redesigned the keyboard to place these letters far apart from each other. The goal wasn't to make typing faster, but to slow down typists just enough to prevent the mechanical arms from crashing into each other. And from that thinking, the QWERTY layout was born. Now, an invention is only as good as its marketing. Shows partner with a company famous for making guns and sewing machines, that is Remington. In 1878, they released the Remington number 2 typewriter. It was a massive commercial success and it had two game-changing features, the QWERTY layout and the shift key, allowing people to type in both lowercase and capital letters for the first time. Because the Remington was so popular, everyone started learning to type on QWERTY keyboard. Even typing schools taught it. Businesses demanded it. Our muscles memories as a society began to lock it in. You see, that is where the real problem is. But is it the best layout? Almost certainly not. Over the years, many challenges have appeared. The most famous is the Dvorak keyboard, designed in the 1930s. It's objectively more efficient. It places all the common letters on the home row, so your fingers barely have to move. Studies show people could type faster and with less strain on the Dvorak keyboard. So why aren't we all using it? Because by the time it came along, QWERTY was already the champion. The world has already invested too much. Thinking about it, millions of typewriters, millions of people already trained. The cost and effort to switch everyone over was just too high. QWERTY was simply good enough. The mechanical arms that QWERTY was designed to fix are long gone. Our modern keyboards are digital. They can't jam. And yet, here we are. Billions of us typing away on a layout designed over a century ago to solve a problem that no longer exists. So, the next time you rest your fingers on QWERTY, QWERTY, remember, you are not just preparing to type a message, You are touching a fascinating piece of history, a clever solution to a forgotten problem that became so successful. We've never been able to let it go. It's a ghost from a machine that lives on right at our fingerprints. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think we should switch to a better layout? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.